In the tapestry of life, there are threads of kindness that bind us together. And in the heartland of America, there is a story that unfolds in a small town where an elderly man named Sam owned a corner grocery. It wasn't just a place to buy groceries, it was a hub of the community. But little did everyone know that a big challenge was coming and it would change everything. Join us as we dive into the heartwarming narrative of Sam and his grocery store, a tale of resilience, unity, and the enduring spirit of community. The story begins with an elderly gentleman named Sam, who poured his heart and soul into his late wife Martha's beloved corner grocery store. Nestled in the heart of a small town, the store stood as a silent witness to generations of smiles, shared stories, and the comforting rhythm of daily life. Now, since the passing of his cherished wife, the store had become his lifeline, anchoring him to the world with its familiar sights and sounds. Every morning, as the first rays of sunlight kissed the horizon, Sam would unlock the heavy iron gate, releasing the sweet aroma of freshly brewed coffee and warm bread into the gentle breeze. The bell above the door chimed a familiar tune, inviting customers into a space filled with the soft glow of fluorescent lights and the comforting hum of the old refrigerator. Each can and bottle was neatly arranged, and each aisle echoed with memories of Martha's guiding hand. The handwritten chalkboard prices on the walls were a testament to Sam's commitment to his craft, a legacy of honesty and transparency that had been passed down to him by his father and grandfather before him. One crisp autumn morning, a young girl named Rosie hesitantly pushed open the door. Her eyes, wide with innocence, revealed a hint of sadness beneath their youthful sparkle. Clutching $1 in her tiny hand, she whispered, "I need milk for my mama." Sam, with a heart as warm as the apple pie cooling on the windowsill, knelt down to her level. His gentle smile crinkled the corners of his kind eyes, forming a pool of warmth that enveloped the child. Taking the $1, he placed a gallon of milk and a crusty loaf of bread into a paper bag. As he handed it over to her, he whispered, "Tell your mama it's taken care of." Rosie's face lit up with gratitude, and she whispered, "Thank you, Mr. Sam," before skipping out the door. The bell tinkled above her head, composing a melody of childhood joy. Watching her leave, Sam's gaze turned distant, and he whispered, "We look out for each other around here, Martha." This simple exchange was just the beginning of an extraordinary journey. Sam's quiet act of kindness was like a pebble dropped into a still pond, creating ripples that touched countless lives. As word spread through the tight-knit community about Sam's unwavering compassion, more and more people began seeking solace and support within the four walls of Green's Market. Among them was Mrs. Patel, a strong yet grieving widow who had recently lost her husband. Accompanied by her teenage son Arjun, she entered the store with a shy smile. She explained to Sam that they needed rice and lentils for dinner, but she was a few dollars short. With understanding in his eyes, Sam waved his hand, dismissing her concerns with a gentle, "Don't worry about it today." Tears welled up in Mrs. Patel's eyes as she whispered a heartfelt, "Thank you," overwhelmed by the kindness shown to her and her son during their time of need. From that day forward, the store became more than just a place for groceries. It transformed into a sanctuary where neighbors found not only sustenance, but also comfort and dignity in their moments of struggle. Sam's quiet strength resonated with those who had faced their own hardships, and his empathy created a bond that transcended the ordinary customer-shopkeeper relationship. But Sam's kindness didn't stop at providing food. He had a heart that overflowed with compassion and a spirit that refused to let hardship go unchecked. In the afternoons, when the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows across the sidewalk, Sam would set out a crate filled with slightly bruised fruits, labeled simply, "Free for the taking." Children from the neighborhood, their laughter echoing like wind chimes, would gather around the crate after school, selecting their favorite treats before heading home. Among them was Tommy, a thoughtful young boy who frequented the store. Initially coming in to buy a single candy bar, Tommy soon found himself drawn to the sense of community that flourished within its walls. Inspired by Sam's example, he began helping to stock shelves, sweep the floor, and carry groceries for the elderly neighbors. One afternoon, as Tommy worked alongside Sam, the older man noticed the boy's dedication and hard work. With a heart full of admiration, he prepared a small paper bag containing a sandwich and an apple, handing it to Tommy with a gentle, "Eat something before you head home." Tommy looked up, his eyes wide with surprise and gratitude, whispering a sincere, "Thank you, Mr. Sam." This simple act of recognition meant more to Tommy than any gift could have. It was a testament to the power of observation and the impact one can have by simply noticing the efforts of others. News of Sam's incredible generosity spread like wildfire through the close-knit community, drawing people from all walks of life to Green's Market. Each individual had their own story, their own struggles, and their own reasons for seeking solace in Sam's humble abode. Yet Sam welcomed them all with open arms and a listening ear. He was a beacon of light in the darkness, offering not just material aid, but emotional support and understanding. People began to flock to the store, not just for the quality of his goods or the affordability of his prices, but primarily to bask in the aura of kindness that permeated every corner of the shop. They came to share their burdens, to seek advice, and most importantly, to feel seen and valued. Sam listened intently, offering words of encouragement and sharing stories of his own life experiences. He reminded them that they were not alone, that there was always hope, and that together they could weather any storm. His store became a sanctuary, a place where people could shed their masks of societal expectations and reveal their true selves without fear of judgment. As time went on, a profound transformation took place within the community. People began looking out for one another, offering help and support without hesitation. It was as if Sam had ignited a spark that spread like wildfire, touching every heart and inspiring acts of kindness that echoed far beyond the walls of his grocery store. The community rallied together, organizing events, fundraisers, and support groups. They shared resources, offering not just material possessions, but also their time, energy, and love. A collective spirit of unity and resilience emerged, transforming the neighborhood into a tapestry of compassion and strength. The once solitary individuals began to find solace in the bonds they forged with their neighbors. They formed friendships, created memories, and discovered the true meaning of belonging. Sam's grocery store served as the epicenter of these transformations, a place where broken spirits were mended and lives were forever changed. And so the story of Sam and his grocery store continued, serving as a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who entered its doors. His legacy of kindness and compassion resonated within the community, reminding them that in the face of adversity, the human spirit, when united, could overcome any challenge and create a better future together. So next time you step into your local grocery store, take a moment to appreciate not just the convenience, but also the role it plays in bringing people together. Who knows? You might just witness an extraordinary act of kindness that touches your heart and inspires you to pay it forward.